Right, hello everyone, welcome to the channel. I'm just going to go through my skill build with you. This one is not perfected yet, but I need to go and get some materials to do some rolling, and I'll go through what is wrong with it as we go along. Right, so let's go through. First thing I'm going to use is Tactician. This is for the extra skill power, extra 10% skill damage, and a few other little things that help with killing robots for when we do heroics, etc. It's not the greatest missile launcher, but it's good for taking out little guys, and it's good for taking out dogs. And also, the other thing you can use, obviously, is the grenade launcher for the extra explosive damage, ignoring an explosion, and for great ad control. But I like using the Tactician. So first of all, the guns. We've got an M4 with Sadist, Jazz Hands, and Recharged. I prefer to be extra or Allegro, probably extra, but I had to bleed onto here, so onto here for the bleed kills, so that's where I am. Then we have Recharged, which is 25% duration, charged and hammers, while equipped and skills deployed at full armor have this. You don't actually have to have this equipped for it to work. It actually toggles on the bottom of the screen even when you have the other gun equipped. But it's sitting at 14.1k, not great, but obviously when we get the 30% off extra, that's bumps it up a fair bit. 850 RPM, mag at 50, standard setup, extra 20 rounds, 8% damage to elites, 5% damage to elites, and a 10% reload speed to take away the loss of reload speed from the rounds. So it reloads very quickly, and I can get some shots off, but it's not my primary damage. Second up, using the Tuberosa. This one is perfectly steady-handed, so adds a 4% weapon handling. Max stack is 10. A match that each shot lands has 10% chance to consume the weapon handle and refill the magazine. Not really that bothered. What we're using this actually for is Rooted. So we've got Rooted as well. So while equipped in the cover, all skill damage and healing is decreased by 25% for 10 seconds. If you exit cover, it's lost, and it can occur once every 60 seconds. And it's set up exactly the same as the other one, apart from the fact that I've got accuracy instead of reload speed here. Yeah, again, 19.5k, 610 RPM, but we're using it for Rooted. Pistol, Spike, plus 35 skill damage for 20 seconds. Pretty good. Allegro and in rhythms have 5% chance to refresh active skill cooldowns. As you can see, this is all towards skills. Now I'm going to go through my build here and what needs improving. First thing, we've got the hardwired mask. So this one is, we want the 3-piece for this, so we get 20% skill power. Electrify, 3 police, electrify deploy skills, causing anyone wandering too close to be shot, can occur once every 10 seconds. That's great for the hive when it's just on the floor. If anyone tries to run over and get it, they get shocked. And killing with a skill resets the cooldown of your other skill. Repairing an enemy's friendly's armor from 0 resets the cooldown of your skills and can occur once every 15 seconds. When a skill cooldown ends or reaches full charges, gain bonus damage and repair to all skills for 15 seconds. So it's all about damage and getting. Basically, I've got constant seekers, constant hive, just out, 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 out. It's absolutely brilliant. It's got 186 skill power, 9,716 health and kill, which I'm going to change to damage to elites. Probably about 43-44% I'll have going on there. And I've got a 39 skill power, 142 Seeker, and 186 Drone. That's just getting my Seeker skill power up. Next up, chest piece. So this one is, as I say, it's got the 3-piece there. 469 skill power, 8.5 headshot damage. Going to re-roll that, I would imagine, to weapon damage or skill haste. Haven't decided yet. 23,000 health. Destructive, 40% extra explosive damage. And plus 68 skill power, 49 skill power for the Seeker, and 138 for the Hive. We've got 3420 armor, 3.5 and 5% explosive resistance, just to help a little bit with those big grenades, and some weapon damage because it's there. We're using an assault rifle, so we threw a weapon damage in there for 6% assault rifle damage. Not really what we're using, but it's there, so we used it. Next up, we've got the third piece of hardwired. So 20% skill haste, 8% health. Probably going to throw that out for a big 40,000 health. Get my health up there. Yeah, again, this one, I've got one of these. I'd like some more of these. It's got 2.5% bleed damage, 2% burn damage, and 114 skill power. This one's got Seeker and Shield, so that gets my Seeker up there. And last piece is the knee pads for 351 skill power. I can increase that and probably roll something else somewhere else, some more skill haste. But we got pulse skill power and hive skill power, using it for the hive. More explosive damage, 7% there, really good. 3,500 armor, 5,000 health. That's a really good mod. This is the way you want the hardwire, these 4 pieces, because the other 2 pieces are quite important. So destructive's really good on there. You want destructive or hard hitting here. You really want destructive and hard hitting if you go in PvE, but you could go hardened if you don't want the hard hitting, or vital if you want more health if you don't want the hard hitting. Next up is my BSU gloves. We all know this, elementary gallery. Skills that apply status, 50% effect duration and 50% skill haste. And energy infusion, whenever you apply status effects, your gloves become infused with that for 60 seconds, so they'll turn red, and that's when you're infused. You gain 10% skill damage, 10% skill healing and repair, and 10% skill duration for each yellow Lego we have, and I have 14. So 140% extra damage, 140% extra healing, and 140% extra duration. Applying the same status effect while infused does not refresh the infusion. And then, whenever you throw a skill, 1.25 seconds after it creates an explosion, adding the infused status effect to all enemies. See, that's great because it means my Seekers, when I throw them out after I've done the thing, add a bleed effect after the explosion to everybody. And enemies affected by the infused status effect take 50% more damage from your skills. I mean, that is just phenomenal because I can get 50% damage there and 140, like 190% damage to skills just from those 2 bits. Next up, we've got Pulse and Hive to do the Hive, Hive and Seeker. That's one of the best ones because obviously it's both the skills I'm using. 9,000 health, 6% health regen, and 1,522 armor on kill. I'm probably going to change that to a more explosive resistance when I can find it. In fact, let's do that now. Just having a look at it. Sorry. Let's do that now. We've got another explosive resistance that we can put down on here. Yeah, we've got another explosive resistance there with total armor. So we'll throw that in instead. That just helps me out a little bit because it increases my armor and increases my explosive resistance. Last but not least is the backpack. Now, I jump back and forwards between this and skilled. I re-skilled first, so skill kills have 25% chance to reset skills cooldowns, which is really good because obviously you're getting more and more skill back. I went with perfect tech support, which I'm probably going to put a higher skill haste on. Health is really good anyway. It's got my hard hitting, it's got my perfect tech support, so I can't really fault that. I've got another one down here if I wanted to play it, which gets me the destructive if I wanted to put something else on the chest piece, but this one's pretty perfect. So, it's got perfect tech support, killed by active skills and explosives, grant plus 30% skill damage for 10 seconds. There's no cooldown on that, it just keeps going and going and going. So it's really, really good. Plus 30%. With the 190 before, that's 220% skill damage. And I've got my hard hit in there. So, as I say, this can be improved. So I've got Hive and Shield there, Seeker and Firefly there. I'm just running out of spaces here, basically. Unless I've got a higher one there. I don't think I have for the Seeker. Oh, it doesn't matter anyway. It doesn't matter. I'm at 3,874 on the Seeker, 4,177 on the Hive. And I mean, this just does work. This in solo is absolutely brilliant. It's my farming build. I can solo challenges. I solo challenged on Grand Washington in like 12 minutes yesterday without dying. So it's really good. What I'll do is I'll just show you a bit of damage on the range, so you can see exactly how that works. So what we'll do is we'll get into cover with the Tuberosa on. We'll throw this out. Actually, let's destroy that, sorry. We have not done something here. We need to change this up to full. Yeah. Right, so let's throw this out. So bleed is out. That kills that. Q. If we throw out the Seekers, you'll see this here. 0.3 seconds. And that resets the hive, which can now go out. 0.7 seconds. You see this here. This will be a full room. Unfortunately, there's a little bug on the range where it leaves a Seeker out there and doesn't reset it. But we can see it now. That should be resetting. The Seeker. There it is. There's the reset. 0.1 seconds. You can see that there.